The Bystander Effect. The date is March 13, 1964. Area: Kew Gardens in the Queens District of New York in the USA. It is 3 o'clock in the evening. A homicide will be submitted that will before long shake the American public and enter all social brain science books as Genovese disorder. A young lady named Kitty Genovese is strolling towards her home. A man weighs to deal with assault from behind the young lady, compromising Kitty Genovese with his blade. Kitty opposes and yells for help. The attacker wounds Kitty and flees. Afterward, seeing no clamor around, the attacker returns to Kitty Genoves. The young lady, who attempts to slither towards her home, yells once more. To this yell, a portion of the houses on the street lamp up. Dreading this, the aggressor cuts Kitty Genoves again and flees. Nonetheless, no one comes to help. Presently, with more fortitude, the attacker returns to Kitty Genoves, yelling to the young lady who is requesting help, and arrangements the last blade blows and vanishes into the dull. The occurrence is recorded as the assault of an attacker and the homicide. The executioner named Winston Moseley is immediately gotten. Notwithstanding, how is it possible that it would be that none of the 38 observers detailed the occurrence to the police by telephone? Is the American public progressively turning into a foolish, impassive society? The press was occupied around then with questions like, for what reason do we now and then assistance individuals and individuals in trouble? At the point when suitable, we save individuals from consuming structures and separate battles. Then again, some of the time we don't help. Why would that be? As per Latane and Dali, there are two principal factors hidden: the idea that is by all accounts obtuse in such occasions. As per tests, our reactions in crisis circumstances rely upon the quantity of individuals who witness this crisis. Because of their exploration, Dali and Latane connected the present circumstance to two fundamental reasons. Individuals' lethargy to such negative circumstances is more than dread. The problem of considering shared duty regarding helping locally and whether there is a circumstance that actually should be tended to. In the event that we take a gander at the principal case, individuals imagine that when they are in the public eye, they share their awareness of certain expectations for a circumstance with others in light of the fact that there are others in the climate. So there is a little bannanism. In the homicide of Kitty Genovese, every one of the 38 observers may be anticipated another person's activity to educate the police. In a trial, if members are separated from everyone else in a stay with an individual needing help, they attempt to help the casualty before long. Notwithstanding, if 3 or 4 individuals are together in the room, they are less inclined to help and intercede. In the above case, the circumstance that numerous individuals saw, it didn't appear as though it was a difficult circumstance that they truly expected to intercede in, and they couldn't choose precisely the reality of the occasion. First cause: spread of responsibility. Individuals accept that when they experience an individual who is in a troublesome circumstance for help, their obligation diminishes with the impact of individuals around. He feels that someone else will deal with the occasion by not assuming liability. Accordingly, as the quantity of individuals builds, the pace of intercession diminishes. Second cause: the severity of the situation. Some may keep away from the intercession since they are questionable about the earnestness of the circumstance. In the event that there is nothing of the sort as he might suspect to be frightened, he wonders whether or not to feel embarrassed. So is the stuck individual truly in a difficult situation, or is it simply the impact of an excessive amount of liquor? Is the smoke ascending from a remote place an incredible fire messenger, or is it something that ought not be paid attention to as well? The individual stuck in this quandary likewise follows a mentality maintaining a strategic distance from intercession. Subsequently, as the quantity of observers to the occasion expands, individuals feel less obligation and anticipate that others should respond, and when everybody feels thusly and no one responds, the absolute number of responses diminishes. Maybe a ton of indecencies can be overwhelmed by not evading duty, paying attention to the circumstance and venturing out, of what people look like and where. I can't help thinking that it is conceivable to stop fleeing, not being intrigued, being benign, and to make the world more decent both for ourselves and for other people. I think it isn't just me in the Metrobus or transport today that one individual began to help and others came to help by taking a gander at him. Incidentally, there is an exceptionally intriguing explanation when observers with regards to Genove's case are addressed by the police. Everybody was at the window. Obviously I figured somebody would call.